welcome back to another episode of the Dime Drop Podcast. Woo!
Woo!
And today we have a sick guest I've been trying to get on for ages, and I'm so excited for this guest. We have Max, or BTB Max.
BTB Max. Yes. How are you, bro? Thanks for having me.
Oh, good, man. Honestly, like, I've been so excited for this because I do music and I've been following you for a minute and I've been slowly watching the grind and see where you're getting to. But first of all, let's just, because I know what you do, but for the viewers, just bring it back. What do you actually do?
I do everything, bro. I'm a content creator on TikTok, so I'll
Okay.
review, analyze, react to music, break it down. I do interviews, whether that's street interviews with the public, with artists, whether that's on whether that's on TikTok, radio, Instagram, whatever. I'm a radio host. I'm a presenter. Honestly, the longer I go on, the more I do. So like,
But that's kind of like you're building your brand, right? You're building your brand to
yes. And to be fair, I quite enjoy the fact that I can. The thing with me, I love side quests, and the more I just love all these random opportunities, and so I just take them, and
Bro,
because
you-
it
and
is
you-
just me.
But
like, why not?
you're a go-getter, man. That's what I love about you, like genuinely. But I want to take it back. So like when was it when you first started thinking this is kind of what I want to get into? Was it like school times or was it like just after that? Like when was that? When was that moment?
It's mad because what I do now, I couldn't really tell you when that became like a possibility. Like way back from when I was in school, I kind of knew I always wanted to like be my own boss / have a business. That was like my idea. I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I studied economics and I was like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna be a businessman, have a business. And then it was in like sixth form, I created a fitness Instagram page with my boy.
Okay.
And that was like the first time I put myself out there as a content creator. Just literally making gym videos. And that's when I received like not even backlash, but you know, when people you do something, everyone's gonna talk about it, and not always positive. But I was like, I don't care, I enjoy it. I enjoy going to the gym. I'm gonna film myself go to the gym, whatever. And I did that for like 4 years, honestly, with very little like success numbers wise or whatever. But I learned a lot. I really enjoyed it. Then came 2020, and I don't know if you know Moyo, who he's huge on TikTok now, 3 million followers. I think he's got like insane Moyo. Like massive shout out to him as well because he's taught me so much. But I met him washing dishes at Royal Ascot. We were working some shift together. We worked together. He was doing YouTube at the time. I was doing Instagram, both with like not major success, but we were both hungry.
Yeah.
And I saw him jump on TikTok,
Okay.
and he blew. He got like 100K followers in like a month or something insane.
Fuck,
And I was like, well, we both connected on our like just grind with little, and I'm like, maybe I need to try this TikTok thing. So it was about 2020 summer. I jumped on TikTok, no idea what I was doing, trying to do fitness, but obviously it was lockdown, so I couldn't do too much. I couldn't go gym. I was just trialing stuff, and it got to the November lockdown when I was back at uni, and I started talking about music. And then from then I found like a niche angle, something I was very passionate about, something I knew a lot about, and I just was literally locked in my room in lockdown. So I was like, yeah, we should make videos and videos and videos. Then as soon as that started to get numbers, I was like in my final year uni, like
and this could actually go
studying
somewhere.
economics. I'm like, this is two very different paths. I could either go to investment banker, money man, or I can try this. And I was like, oh, this is fun. Let me just see. And yeah, like since uni, I've just kind of been growing it, chasing it. At first, it was a side hustle. Now it's funny. It was literally 2 years ago tomorrow that I got made redundant. So it's literally for the last 2 years, this has
shit.
been my main grind.
That's mad.
And then from then, honestly, it's taken me to so many different places. Like even in the last year, I didn't know I wanted to do radio. Now it's like I'm chasing to be like a main radio presenter. Like, yeah, it's bonkers, but that's why I love it, honestly.
And where did that love for music come from? Because like you're into my kind of music.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if you want to expand on that. What kind of music you do and
so
where that...
the UK rap scene is like what I'm passionate about. My love for music honestly comes from like I feel like every artist whatever says it, but it is my parents. Like my dad is a manager, so he used to manage artists. Now he manages like songwriters and producers. But like growing up, like cool, we'd be backstage at a crazy venue, not knowing that like at the time, or like going to a festival on a tour bus and be like, this is really cool.
So sick.
As a child, right? So we're all like, oh, what? You're saying these drinks are free? Like that's what we're happy
but
about.
then you
like,
get used to that shit, innit?
I wasn't used to it. Like, no, well, do you know what it is? It was like as a kid, and then my dad stopped managing artists, but I was like, I knew how cool that was, and now to like re-find myself in those places now by my own means is sick.
That's sick. That's so good.
But yeah, just like growing up around music first of all, and then when it's funny, like I grew up listening to like rock music and everything because I shared a room with my brothers. It was only when my brother went uni, so I got my own room, that I could actually start playing, like finding music, and like I could put my own
Your
songs on.
own.
I was just listening to what my brother
They
listened
had the
to.
aux.
Yeah, literally. And I remember what I think it was Wretch. I think I got Wretch's
Okay.
album, Black and White.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
remember, and like he's got that Chip on there, he's got lots of people on there, and I just remember listening to it like, oh my gosh, this is sick. Like, and from then, I went on the YouTube rabbit holes. I discovered Top Boy. I discovered that all these man are rappers as well, and I just went on a crazy rabbit hole. And then in these times was when grime
Really
emerged. So
started
I
going
first like
back.
tapped
Yeah.
in like 2012, 13. Then obviously the grime wave was like 2014 to 17. So I literally was ready for it.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
like
yeah.
Skepta was performing at Brixton, crazy. When you know, Dave was doing Electric Brixton, when all these guys are doing these small
Smaller
venues, Lethal
venues.
Bizzle doing Coco or Scala, like these tiny venues, I was there and I watched them get bigger and bigger and bigger. The songs, like that whole movement, I felt like a part of. As
Yeah.
a fan, I had all the merch, went to all the shows. So yeah, I just loved it. And then obviously now the UK rap scene is flourishing. It's
Bro, it's
worldwide.
worldwide,
And
man.
I just honestly, I think just feeling a part of it. Obviously, back then, like it was very much for the fans. It wasn't too much social media. I just felt so connected. And then yeah, like when I went to uni and got to like, you know, that's when the Afrobeat scene started thriving as
Bro,
well.
it's, you know what?
Bro,
What I've
yeah.
seen, it's like, because my literally my cousins got me into music, right?
Mm,
So, and they're like 6 years older than me. So I got into, first it was like US rap and R&B
mm,
when I was like 7 years old, which is kind of weird in this country, I feel.
yeah.
But like,
Well,
so,
it was on the radio and stuff.
but no,
Like,
no. So, I think we feel like, I don't know about you, right? Because you said you've listened to rock music, innit?
mm,
So for me, people only start listening to R&B and hip hop when they got to like secondary school.
yeah.
Usually before that, it was just pop shit.
Yeah, I feel like in primary there were probably a couple rap songs that we would listen to or sing.
See,
Whatever.
but I'm way older than you. So
How
when
old are
I
you?
old, honestly, I'm old.
I'm
But
26.
I'm older. Trust me,
Okay.
I'm in my 30s.
Oh wow.
But basically, when I was listening to it, bro, listen, I swear down, I was like, yes, I was like 7 years old, 8 years old,
Mm.
and I think what was it like? Dutty Rock, Sean Paul, Nellyville,
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying, and I was like 10 years old at this point and stuff. And people were like, "What the hell is this?" And I was like, "Oh, this is like this
Yeah.
is," but they didn't know. And then when I
Right.
got to secondary school, everyone was like on it. Everyone's like, "Oh, I
And
want to
you were
get into."
there. You were
Yeah, but
like,
I was like, "Bro, I've been telling you."
been listening to this. Yeah.
but then what I've noticed is, because I think someone like you has had a really good experience because you've had loads of genres. Like you've got
Yeah,
what
honestly, bro, growing up in my house, because it happens to me now, but at the time I didn't understand it. But my dad would get sent so much
bear.
music. Some really good, some really bad, some like exclusives or whatever. And he would just blast it full volume to the point where like I'd be walking home from school with like a friend. And I'd be like, what's that noise? I'm like, we'll be like down the road. I'll be like, yeah, my dad's got his window open. You see up there?
That is sick.
Yeah. So like,
But what thing I love about that, you've been able to tap into those different genres from a young age.
mm,
Whereas with me, bro, like I feel like it's just been R&B, hip hop, and then obviously the UK bit as well. That's it. And I wish my mind was broader than that. But it
mm,
just, I can go to like house and electro a little bit,
yeah.
but I swear down, I've just been like,
Sometimes I feel that now though, because all my content is UK rap and
yeah,
like anything that happens, I kind of have to be on the ball because I position myself as the guy that knows it all. So if someone's chatting to me about stuff, obviously I can't keep my eyes on everything, and it is me, like a publication, like a complex of they can between them they can see the bigger picture. But for me, I try my best. But sometimes I'm like, especially when there's not that much good music coming out,
I was gonna
I'm
say,
like,
yeah,
let me.
what happens in that? Because I'll be real, bro. So I used to listen to so like music is my life, bro.
Yeah,
Music is my passion. Although low key, so I actually, so ironically, you mentioned investment banking. I worked in investment banking for a few years.
really.
Yeah, so I literally just quit
Couldn't
like
see
3
myself
months
do
ago.
it, but my friends are earning
Bro,
money.
no, I hated it. I hated it. It just sucked my soul, bro. Because I'm a creative.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but like what I was gonna say is, bro, in the last couple of years, like when I used to go gym, I used to bang out
Mm,
music. I used to bang out music walking. I used to bang. Now, bro, I've been listening to podcasts more, and it's
yeah.
really annoying me, bro. I don't know if it's the music's gone shitter or I'm just changing
You're
what I'm
growing up.
listening to,
Yeah.
and I hate it. I don't know what. Do you think the music scene right now in the UK, like, I feel like it goes like this, waves,
Mm,
isn't it?
mm.
Like you'll get like a hot couple of months, and then you won't get anything for a bit. Do you feel that way, or is it?
Yeah, I feel like it's weird because I feel like we've had this conversation like in general for like the past sort of 2, 3 years in the
That's what I
UK
mean.
rap
That's what I'm
scene.
saying. Yeah.
And it's like when you look at it, like, cool, this year we had Central C's album, we had Wretches, we had Little Sims, we had Lil Connor. Like, there's quality there, but I think it's two things. One, like maybe it's being received. Well, yeah, I feel like we receive music differently
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, it's weird because I look back on certain times, like, wow, we were eating, but I also felt like every project got to live and breathe, and everyone as a community pushed it. I remember back in the day when JME released Integrity, you go on Twitter or Instagram, everyone's profile picture is JME's profile
Yeah.
picture. Like everyone was pushing it, and so it landed more culturally. Whereas now I feel like we're so fast paced. We're just
Bro.
we'll listen to the
No,
singles.
yeah.
Cool.
I
Next
was gonna
next
say,
album.
what's your opinion then on albums now? Do you think there is value in albums unless
Yeah, I think there is. I think Jim Legacy is the prime example, right?
oh sick,
So much
sick,
stuff has come
sick.
out this year. That's the one that we're still listening to and we're still
Yeah.
talking about. And I think it's because he released that, like he put his soul into that. It tells his whole story, and it doesn't feel like it was at all created for TikTok or for like. It genuinely feels like
It wasn't manufactured.
yeah, so, and Dave albums have the same impact because it's the same thing, and that's why we're waiting so long for the next one. So I feel like it is a give and take. Like some people, because it's so fast paced, some people rush to get stuff out, but then it gets brushed away quicker. But then the
Yeah.
more effort that goes into some, yeah, I think it's also timing as well. Like some people just aren't ready for like certain level albums. I don't really know. I think it is kind of sadder though.
Yeah, for me, like, because I grew up on listening to albums, bro.
Mm,
Like, I still remember when I'll never forget this day when Take Care came out, Drake. Yeah,
mm.
when that came out, bro, I remember downloading it off LimeWire, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And then I remember as soon as it dropped, bro, me and my boy literally just listened to it like top to bottom,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is fucking amazing."
Yeah,
And I don't have that experience now,
even
bro.
like when I was at uni, I remember I started uni like September 2017. So many good albums came out or projects in like that first 2-3 months, like Wretch, Dave, Avellino, Krypton Cone, like so many gigs. And I remember like at midnight coming back from a night out and just be like, I'm
That's
gonna
what
go
I
listen
mean.
to the new.
Yeah.
And I would like stay up, or I remember like chilling on my flat and being like, no,
Yeah.
look, I'm just gonna go take the bins out. And then I wouldn't come back. Like genuinely, I would take in the whole album. People text me like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, this song's just too deep." Like
Yeah.
genuinely, and it was hitting different. I don't know who I'm doing that for today. I don't know if that's me growing up and cool. Maybe it's not as.
But like, I think
But
it goes back to what you said. I think it's the way music's being consumed, bro.
mm,
I'll be real. Like TikTok, I think it's done really well for especially smaller artists.
yeah,
But I think the thing that it does is, bro. So I was saying this to actually my boy Odyssey, who I had on the last one. So he owns the music studio who I told you about. He was saying that song structure, that there's no song structure anymore, really.
mm,
Like before, like there used to be like you have a bridge, a hook, verse, bridge, hook, verse, bridge, and then whatever. Nowadays it's just and to be honest, I kind of like it. I like the fact that you can just do what the hell you want and it's calm.
mm.
But a lot of people are just going for these like 1 minute 50 or 1.5 minute sort of
Quick
songs and
songs now,
do you know
innit?
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I don't know if that's like because then it'll go on loop more because it's smaller, so you get the
yeah,
plays up. So, do
maybe.
you know what I mean?
Or we just can't pay attention to a 4-minute song now.
That's
But
mad, isn't it?
it is mad. Yeah, but then like there are, Jim Legacy is a good example of breaking that. I've got his album that's like on the
I
cartridge.
got
I've
that.
literally got it in
I
there.
went to his show at what the hell was it called? The one in Tottenham Court Road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alternate. Yeah, I was there as well.
I was there. Sick.
Crazy. And like I think grime coming back is a sign of resistance to this norm because it's live sets. Like grime, you want to see live in the flesh. You want to feel the energy
Bro.
more than you want to listen to it on your way home. But having said that, yeah, I think that's why there's not been too many great grime songs that have, or like not necessarily great, but like culturally great. But then there's
Not
been
like an
some
anthem.
moments. Yeah, there's been
Yeah.
freestyle. Yeah, like back in like 2016, we were getting the moments, but we were also getting the songs. Now, I don't know whether it's the songs won't go down as well, or they're not being received as well, or it's just all the energy is on just picking up the mic and spitting live.
What I think that's a really good point. I want to just pivot on actually quickly. What do you think about like the rise of like DGAG
Mm,
and like Mac, like
Mac 10, yeah.
what they're doing like for the scene? Do you obviously I think it's a positive thing.
Yeah.
But do you think like this is part of that resurrection that you sort of
Yeah, I think I remember the Skepta and JME doing DJ AG. That was for me. It felt like the moment it was like, yeah, people were taking this serious, and it was a moment like it was cold their freestyle. I think DJ AG is great because you could get Will Smith on there one day, and you could get a kid like I had RB on my radio show last week. He was telling me 16 years old, come from school, went on there, got viral from it, and
That's
and
it.
I even asked him, I was like, did you think it would go crazy? He went, yeah, I knew I'm cold, and I was like, I
I
rate that
rate that.
because he's a
I rate
star,
that,
and
bro.
DJ AG is giving him that entrance, right? And so it gives everyone hope because he's accessible. He's like the people's DJ. Mac 10 as well, I think is great for the culture because yeah, what he's doing like in all his formats for grime is just
Bro,
insane.
his sets are insane.
But
Like,
I think it's that accessibility thing that if I wrote a 32, I could queue up at
bro,
King's Cross and do it.
I tried to get on about a year ago, and I was just waiting for better. And I was waiting for like an hour, and there was like 30 people ahead of me, and I
Yeah,
got there an hour early, bro. And I
yeah,
was like, what?
wow.
This is
It
mental.
gets like that. But I think also as well it's good for the future because I think we had that moment where people were spitting on TikTok or whatever, going viral, but they weren't actually that good at the whole skill set of rapping. And as soon as they get the live opportunities, they're one, they're a big name now, two, they don't know how to do it. Whereas my advice to any artist is always perform, like practice, no matter how, like take every opportunity, whether it's the pub, the school fair,
Bro,
assembly, just practice picking up a
genuinely,
mic and performing because that is
genuinely,
bread
I
and
say
butter.
that to everyone. So like, I love performing.
Mm,
Genuinely love it. And like people always say to me, oh, you're sick at like performing and shit. And they're like, do you get nervous and shit? I was like, yeah, I do. Like for the first 30 seconds. When you're in, but once you go in,
mm.
bro, you like blank out.
You're in your
And
zone.
yeah, and you kind of just want to give a show, bro.
But it takes performances for you to find that zone
But,
and
but,
to know
but
how
what,
to
but
do
what
it.
you said about the pub thing, bro, there's literally a thing in London. They hold like 3 or 4 a week, like Monday, Tuesday,
Really?
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And I turned up, I remember I was practicing for a gig. I was like, I just want to get a few practices in.
Yeah.
I literally did like 4 of those, like on 4 weeks.
Sick.
Bro, literally you go there, it's all like people with guitars and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Just do like songwriters, whatever. I just turn up, just spit 2 bars, like
Yeah.
spit 2 songs, boom, whatever. Everyone's like, wow, this is a bit different.
Yeah.
Because I'm in my suit as well from work. So
I love that. I love that.
But for me, it's like just practice. It doesn't really matter on like who really likes that kind of music and that. You just want to get used to playing in front of a fucking crowd and like,
also like
performing.
you're gonna perform in front of people that don't know who you are. In the pub
Precisely,
instance,
man.
no one knows who you are, and it's like
Precisely.
it's a challenge. You got to try and win over someone. And as soon as you see, oh, when I spit this bar like that, this guy naturally calls and responds, and you're like, okay, you learn from doing it. And I'm not even a performer, but like I've just seen so many that I know, like being able to know that you can pick up a mic in front of how many people, and if you do this, it works. Like it's just, yeah, it's essential. And I think what DJ AG and Mac 10 are doing is encouraging that. And like you're seeing people develop and improve, like from their first one to like I've been to AG and I've seen the same people there over and over again, and it's like, yeah, they're getting better and better, and it's like, it's sick.
Well, I had this view on AG, right? Maybe controversial. I think what he's done very well is, and I think this is a really good way to grow. If, for instance, you're not like a performer, which I don't think he is, he has provided a platform. And I feel like that is a way nowadays, if you want to grow something, if you provide a platform for people, naturally they're going to gravitate towards you because it's a free platform, blah, 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 and go like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking, because I went to Wireless this year. I don't know if did you go Wireless?
I went the Saturday, yeah.
Okay, I went all 3 days.
Damn.
And yeah, right. I don't
you
know
love
why.
Drake.
I love Drake. I'm not gonna, well, Kanye is my number one. But like I went, and one thing I noticed, bro, like as a DJ, like no offense to him, I don't think he's that good personally.
Yeah.
But I think what he's done for the scene will never be forgotten.
And
I think he's needed for the scene. But I just don't know, like I don't know what you would call him, because a DJ to me is, there's different types of DJ though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of DJ he is. He's like, I don't know what, like a platform DJ.
I mean, it's odd because the majority of his DJing is other people's USBs, right?
That's what I'm saying.
To be fair, I only really know him like other than when I've gone to see him live, like from clips and stuff. He's not the star. It's always the person next to him. So to be fair, I don't really know what he's like as a DJ. He doesn't do, headline sets, or even when he does, there's always an element of someone's performing. So to be fair, I think you're right. I think it is more as a platform than him as a DJ. But he's playing to his strengths, right? Because he's clearly
That's
a
the
great
key. That's the key,
person.
bro.
He's really good at
He seems
chatting.
so humble.
Yeah, and you can tell like the whole brand and the whole image is him. Like, so that's why I really rate it. And yeah, despite the fact that how massively it's grown, he's still staying true to his roots, which I
Bro,
massively
honestly,
respect.
all blessings to what he's done for this country. I think is fucking
Even his
insane.
honesty about his finances and stuff like that.
Bro,
And
I'll rate it.
bro, I even saw a TikTok of him talking about getting his balls checked and like,
I saw that.
yeah,
I
and it's
saw
like,
that
you know
on
what?
his Insta, yeah.
He's the people's DJ, and
I like that. That's what I rate, bro. And that people resonate with that nowadays.
mm,
Like, and one thing I want to get back to you now, because we chatted about other stuff. I want to really understand in terms of, you said obviously you took opportunities when they came along, right?
mm.
But what do you think? What gave you? What do you think that put you in that position to get that opportunity? Was it your hunger? Was it your willingness to just go that? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Or
Yeah, I think it's one needed money because I've taken so many opportunities for nothing. Like, I don't get paid for a lot of the stuff I do. But one is passion for music. I love music, so like I will travel. I was in one of DC3's videos, right?
bro,
Literally, you know, one of the
sick.
cameos. I was a head teacher screaming at him.
Oh, that's bad.
And that came about just because Don Prod called me at like 10 and I needed to get to like Leighton for 11. It was something crazy like that. And it was like, I rate DC3, you know? I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'm going. Like, because it's just like, why not? Yeah, it's a combination of hunger. Because it's like, yeah, I don't want to be just sat on my ass. Like, especially now I've got to make it work because I'm got to pay rent. Passion for music, bro. I love the music. Like now as well, because I'm doing so much and I've got to prioritize the money, and I've also got to like actually try and manage my energy levels because that's a
Bro,
big
it's
part of what I
long.
do.
It's long,
So
bro.
now I'm slightly more selective, whereas like if it's an artist that I've never heard of is doing a show and it's like, oh, there's another event by a big brand who might want to work with me. It's like I've got to pick the brand.
I get it. I hear it. I hear it.
But at the start, bro, I was going to everything. Like, cool, you name the artist, you name. I don't even have to have one follower. Like, I'll go to their show if you invite me. I will interview, like whatever. I was doing it all, bro. Like, yeah, literally just a hunger and starting from nothing. With there's no one, like no one's gonna help you in life other than you. At the end of the day, like you've got
You
to
gotta
make
get
it.
in people's faces, bro. Innit?
Yeah.
That, and I don't think people realize that enough.
Mm,
Like, because I started a TikTok, right, literally this year, and the reason I did it is because I've got a business
mm,
that I think is sick. So I'm gonna say that. But like, launched it last year, and we're like, need to figure out social media
yeah.
because social media is key, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. So like, even for my music, bro, like I've got playlists that like, so from 2021 when I released my first single,
Mm,
literally, I think, say I've released probably like 15 songs since then. I've released 15 songs in the space of 2 years. About 9 of them got playlists on One Extra.
see?
So I'm like, my quality's there,
Yeah.
right? That's calm. But I've not got a brand.
Yeah.
Bro, my brand is shit.
Yeah.
I'm shit on social medias. I'm
Yeah.
shit on everything, bro. So I was like, this year, I need to figure out TikTok.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the fuck this happened. This is why this has come about, actually.
Yeah.
I basically just started chatting on TikTok about my life. I was like,
Sick.
you know what? Let's start a new account, chatting about my life. And low key, I don't know what it was, because I work in investment banking. Well, I did then at the start of the year. Bro, people were just like, yeah, man, investment banking and shit. Now, I don't know how this happened. I've become a fucking career dude. Like a career advisor.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't really want I want to help people. That's my main
Mm.
thing. I don't really want to do career shit. Like I want to do my music, I want to build
Mm.
businesses, that's all my shit. But I'm like, I gotta lean into this a little bit
Yeah, definitely.
and like see where that following can take me. But at the same time, I gotta be true to myself
Yeah.
and sort of pull that as well. Have you, like when you said you started with the gym content,
Yeah.
and then did you transition to music, or did you like do a separate kind of thing and just
Yeah,
go like,
to be fair, it's what you said, being true to who you are, right? Because I still go to the gym as much as I can, and it's still very much a big part of my life. And so is music, and it's just like I was just showing a different side. Now it's funny. I can't wait for the full circle moment when I bring back BTB Fitness in like a capacity that works now.
that's where the name came from as well?
Yeah, literally BTB. It stands. Well, originally it was become the biggest big man, and it was just a joke me and my friend had. Like we used to go gym together. It was like, you got to be the biggest big man in that gym. Like it was just banter. Now it's become the best version of yourself because that's my motto and ethos. I'm always trying to improve personally. It's not about comparison. But yeah, it's about staying true to who you are. So it's like you were an investment banker and now you're a rapper. So like in your rap, I don't want to hear that you were chatting about I don't know,
Be
struggled the
yeah,
trap when
yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
bro, you
yeah.
were earning peas, whatever. Like,
No, but
um,
no, the thing is, I literally did come from nothing. Like my
yeah,
parents did, but like I would never chat about like things I don't do because
yeah. It's
I don't
like,
do like I don't go out. I'm not been on the streets. I'm not 10 toes down. I can't chat about
yeah,
that shit,
but
bro.
you were,
Like, do you know
yeah,
what I
exactly. So
mean?
you can use it like to tell your story,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
of
And
course, of
because
course.
there's not too many guys that went from banking to rap,
Yeah,
that's an
yeah,
interesting story, right?
yeah,
And it's not been told before, so you can be all kinds of creative with it. Whereas
yeah.
like a lot of people, that's kind of what happened with drill, is people got so violent with it that they were kind of running out of ways to say what they do, so they had to get more and more creative. And
What do you think of drill? Like, obviously, I don't hear much drill now.
yeah,
Like, what do you think's happened? Do you think it was a fad, like a fad thing, just for a few years? Or?
every genre of music seems to go up and down, and I think we just like it reached a massive height, and then I think yeah now it's naturally sort of resetting a little bit. Partly like we were saying, you know, maybe drill's not as good live as grime is or that energy, but I'm still seeing it. I still see lots of rappers doing drill. But I think maybe, you know, I don't know about you, but I had enough of all that violence in my
Yeah,
headphones. Like
bro.
there's a time and place cool in the gym. Maybe I want to put it on, but like, yeah, I don't know. For me, I was getting bored of it before it even peaked, just in the message and whatnot.
See, I used to like
Um,
drill when it started in the UK. Like
6-7,
six, but
Harlem, all
you
of
read
those
my
people,
mind. I was
yeah.
literally gonna say 6-7. 6-7 were like for me. I love
Mm,
6-7, and then
yeah.
after that, it got a bit samey, bro.
Yeah, it was. I think people clocked there was a formula, and then they were doing it themselves without necessarily like, you know, well then it became a whole thing. Is like, well, did you actually do that? And it's like, as a listener, I don't care if you stabbed someone or not.
Yeah,
Ideally you didn't, like, please. um but yeah, and I think it just got a bit diluted. Then we had the sample drill thing, and then obviously it blew on TikTok, and I think yeah, it got almost too big to the point where it's hard to stand out. And so naturally now, yeah, it's like someone like Cast 8. I don't think he's technically drill, but like, yeah, some people were like Buta B, for example, is cold.
cold. Yeah.
Digga D, when he comes back, I'm sure that he'll make a drill song at some point. Like, it's still cold, but I think it's just yeah, naturally on its evolution, having a downswing at the
Yeah,
minute.
honestly, music in this country, especially like in sort of the hip hop culture. Let's call it hip hop culture
Mm,
because the things obviously that all these branches come from that, right? Where do you think sort of because like I said, I've been listening to from day, bro. Like I grew up on. I still remember being at school and hearing Chip when he was like 14 or 15 doing
yeah,
who are you like that song, and I was like, bro, this is mental. This kid's like a little bit older than me,
yeah,
and he's just like killing it. Like for me to, it's mad back then, bro. It seemed like it was so small the genre was,
mm,
and it seemed like it was very everyone was helping each other as well. That's one
yeah,
thing I liked. And then it kind of got away from that a little bit, and then it kind of came together. Now I feel like it's gone away a little bit again.
yeah.
Where do you stand on that in terms of people helping each other out in the UK scene? Do you think that's
I think it's again like it's part. I don't know if it's like the culture of each genre or whatever, and like dependent on how people are blowing. Because yeah, because of TikTok and stuff now, someone from wherever in the world could be the biggest artist in London, and without even being here or whatever. Um, like I think grime is great at bringing people up. Like I went to Chip's Grime Scene Saviors, and he's got RB that like they got the youngest there.
sick?
Even Wingstop had a launch party where DJ AG was there, and they had, you know, they had the OGs, and then they had like 4, 5, 16-year-olds that were just cold. So I think it is good for like bringing people up with
Yeah, yeah.
opportunities, even like Frisco and his son. Like
Oh, bro, that was mental,
it's crazy, right?
bro. Also, Frisco's hairline, man. Like what,
It's stronger than his son's.
bro? Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
um so yeah, I feel like certain genres are better at it than that. And then I mean, part of the nature of like rap music as well is hustle, right? And
Yeah.
it gives, you know, some people a new found sense of hustle because like they don't have someone to bring them in, so they want to work harder. And to be fair, I like that motivation hustler sort of music. So I think it revolves. And also, like we were saying at the start, the nature of how fast we consume music, like there's less
Mm.
need to push certain projects because
Like,
yeah.
what would you say in the last like year? What's been your favorite, apart from Gym Legacy? Because I feel like that's probably number one.
Mm.
What's been your favorite project this year in 2025?
Gym Legacy probably is the standout. Honestly, with the newcomers, Prof and Zeno Vinci, love their
Bro,
projects.
Prof's probably my favorite.
Profs is
I'll be
insane.
real.
He's so good. Like, and it's still in my playlist because that's the thing. Like Wretch's album, beautiful, unreal, but it's like I haven't gone back to it too much.
No.
Maybe just because there's less like standout. Like it's one of the ones you want to listen to from start to finish every time. Whereas Prof, there's actually quite a lot of range within each song that like they work well in this playlist and that playlist. I'm very much a playlist guy. I mix so many, so it's like I will pick and choose random album tracks that work. AJ Tracy's I really liked. I think it was a very good one for this sort of day and age of music because
Yeah.
there were some songs that you might skip, but there were also some ones you're like,
Bro,
damn.
I'll be real. I don't rate AJ that much. I
I
used to back in the day.
yeah.
I don't know what happened, bro.
For me, AJ Tracy, the album was crazy. Flu Game, I didn't really rate too much. I just didn't
No.
connect with it.
I think that was made for like American audience, low-key.
Yeah, it definitely was with the like basketball sort of theme and stuff. Like, yeah, it probably like a business move to try and do. This album felt like it did come back more to his roots. Not every song was like, yeah, this is straight in my playlist, but like quite a lot of them I did really rate, and just the like odes to certain old songs and features. I just liked it. Little Sims' album I did like, not as much as some of her last ones. Central C's album I did really like.
See, bro, I'll be real. Central C is one guy I don't like.
Is it? I mean,
I don't like Central, bro. I hate Central. I don't know what it. No, I do know what it is. That's a lie,
go on.
bro. So I saw that freestyle when he was like 18. Yeah, where he sounds bare different,
Yeah.
bro. And then
He's
a
doing
year
the
later,
wave.
about a year later, his voice changed.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I don't believe he's hit puberty at 18. Like, I feel like you put that on, and I don't know what, and maybe I'm being wrong. I think, look, I think he makes catchy tracks and stuff. I just, that whole belief thing.
Yeah.
I know you don't have to believe an artist. I get
But
that.
authentic music
But
lands,
bro, there's something
right?
about him that I'm just like,
See, this is why I kind of liked the album because it didn't feel like,
Forced.
some songs from him, like I've just been like, this is not for me. Like some of his like Let It Go, when he was doing the sample stuff, I was like, this is just not for me. And it was the fact that like, he's got all these men in ballies around him and he's singing on a, passenger song. I was just like,
Sample.
what is going on? This album felt like a strong body of
Okay.
work. Like I was saying, I like the hustler sort of motivation, but there was quite a lot of that. I think the features were spot on. Band for Band didn't need to be in the album for me, but other than that, I think it was actually, I think because it was so anticipated and obviously the biggest artist, I think it was, people were looking for reasons to call it
Hate
shit,
it,
and
yeah.
actually he did really well. He delivered, and I think for me that's made me respect him so much more as an artist because it was like, how's he the biggest artist in the UK without even an album? So it's like, actually he's done.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Honestly,
ticked the boxes. I rate it.
One thing I will rate about Central C, as much as I hate him, one thing I will rate him is, bro, his grind.
Yeah.
And he knows what he wants to get at the end. And bro, and you've mentioned that in terms of that hustler mentality. He has got that, man. And his marketing team around him are the best fucking marketing
His
team
marketing
in the world.
is
the
top
best
notch.
team in the world,
Yeah.
bro. I was like, fuck, I need that.
And it just feels like he's had a plan. Like even when you listen to some of his old stuff, like even his Daily Duppy, and like you clock he's mentioned Sinner, and you're like, oh, what, like he knew, like it just feels like he's had a plan from everything, and it's like, yeah,
bro. Honestly, I rate that about him. I'll be completely honest with you. And to be honest, Loading, when that came out, I loved that song. That's what I was like. I like this guy.
That song made me be like, oh, oh,
yeah. Bro. No, honestly, for me, look, I rate what he's done, and especially for the UK, man. He's one guy. I feel like low-key's cracked the US. Like,
absolutely.
Or on the way to.
No, I think he definitely has. I mean, like his last song he dropped was with Drake, and it's growing on me. I've been playing it on radio every day. It's like,
honestly, you know when he goes, which one? That little bit, I ain't gonna lie, that's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold,
no, I think he's definitely done it right, especially with the features. Just the branding, everything, like the way the merch collaborations, like the shows, like he's not only just broken the US, but he's broken the world. But he also did a distribution deal with Columbia Records US, I believe. So
he did.
It was always part of the plan.
Yes,
like, he didn't sign a deal, and when he did, it was yeah, he knows what he's
And
doing.
go back to you, Max, man. Like, so you mentioned you did econ at uni, which is kind of mad.
Yeah,
Like, what was?
first class degree,
Oi,
economics at the
oi,
University of
oi,
Bristol.
oi. That's sick,
I
man.
don't
That's
get to
sick.
like use it or brag about it
It's
anywhere else.
calm,
So it's
bro.
like, yeah, I'm gonna
Bro,
talk about it because I've worked
no, that's
flipping
sick,
hard
man.
on that. I'll tell you that.
That's it. So you did that, and you were starting your career as like content
Yeah,
as
well,
well.
it was that final year of uni. One, all the like everything was online, so we didn't have that going to lectures. Which was shit, by the way. Paid flipping almost 10 grand just to sit in my room with dodgy Wi-Fi in like an absolute shithole of a house. But like, shout out all the guys I lived with because we just got in a really good routine of going to the library, coming home. We just worked together, and it's one of them ones. One, we couldn't go out and party, so we actually like we were sleeping well at uni, which
That's
we weren't
mad,
doing our
bro.
first
That's
2 years.
mad to me. That's mad to me.
And then yeah, we could watch every lecture. We just were on the ball, so we fully grinded. But yeah,
And then
mad.
you obviously you pivoted into this, and now you're doing so much stuff now. So you've literally, you said you've got the Drive Time show at
On
West Side,
Westside,
which is
yeah.
fucking amazing, bro. Honestly, congrats to that. Like, where,
Thank you, man.
like, so where do you like? Where's the next? What's next for Max? Like, where do you plan on
One
going?
extra.
Yeah,
BBC, Capital, whoever.
yeah,
I want to get paid to
yeah.
do radio now. I want the national radio. But now I'm just getting in the reps of doing hours and hours and hours a week.
Well,
Plus, it's a journey.
I was gonna say, assume you got like some connects there anyway. That could.
I'm hoping. I mean, it's one that radio is tough because it's like for you to get a job, someone needs to lose theirs or move on or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
So it's
hard.
like, I remember having a call with someone and they were like, yeah, I was like, I want to be like Charlie Sloth. And obviously, Charlie's not at Radio 1 anymore, but it's like, cool. You got to basically wait for Kenny Allstar to retire for that slot to become available, which is kind of mad, which is why like doing the drive time positions me as also a daytime presenter. So whether you want me for a rap or just presenting, I just want to be in the building and then make it happen. I just need to get money, bro. That's what's next. I need to earn good. At the minute, I'm still feel like I'm just hustling. But honestly, I feel like me as a presenter and then me as like a music connoisseur, I want to just keep on elevating them both.
You got to play into your strengths, bro. And I
Yeah.
feel like you're genuinely doing that. Like, you come across engaging. I've literally been following you for about a year and a half now
Yeah.
on Instagram first. And
Appreciate it, man.
yeah, because I'll be real, bro. Weirdly, I've got a following on TikTok, but bro, I don't watch TikTok. Like,
yeah.
because bro, it's too much. Like,
When I started
whoa.
on TikTok, I didn't really.
All I do
either.
is just post.
Sick.
That's
That's
all I
really
do.
good. That's really good.
Yeah, I don't watch TikTok at all.
My screen time's awful.
Bro, my screen time's awful for Insta or
Yeah.
YouTube, whatever. But like bro, yeah, TikTok's mental to me. But I've seen the rise, bro. I've seen the grind that you're putting in. I've seen you literally getting artists in the street and shit and just chatting to them, and these interviews are popping off. And you mentioned the phone. I've seen you do the phone thing. Like,
Yeah.
you literally go duh, duh, duh,
Yeah,
and
recording. If I go on my like voice recordings, I'm gonna have random interviews with like people on the streets and stuff.
and I find that mental because so for our business, as part of it, I remember we tried to do this thing where we're approaching people on the street and asking them about essentially like the business is quickly like it's not fully around dating, but it's like, say if you've got a girl or you want whatever you want and you want to do something on the weekend, and you're just like, I don't know what to do and I can't be asked to book it, so we do everything for you. Just turn up.
got you.
But basically, we were like trying to go up to people, being like, "Oh, hey, like, bro, it's so hard.
It's hard,
bro.
man.
I don't know how you do it. Like,
It's
genuinely,
hard, and
getting
also, like,
rejected. Like,
you get rejected so much, but also when you get them, it's hard to get good ones as well. So you really need to like just make people feel comfortable and also try and target people that like look like they might talk more. So like I always go for the most extravagantly dressed people, but actually you realize half of them they're just expressing themselves through their clothes and not their voices. And you're like, bro, you look so cold. Why have you got nothing to say?
Legit. Like 2 months ago, I remember there was like his group. There's 3 lads, and they were like, I was like, they're gonna chat. They look cool as fuck. I went to them. They're like, sorry, we don't want to be on camera. I was like,
do you know what is the first time I ever did street interviews? I was outside for about 5 hours in Camden.
oh.
I only got like 5 videos because one, I was so nervous. I hated it. It was cold. It was just really awkward for me. But every single one of them videos went crazy. One of them was the guy when I did If You're Talking the Hardest, and he goes, "Gigs, best believe gigs." It was like him. Honestly, every single video went crazy, and I was like, "Oh, it's worth it. It's worth that time of me feeling horrible."
The one that we got a bit of traction for, I felt bad because it was like they just took the piss out of the girl, like for an accent or something.
There's a lot of people that like do content like in the frame of like making the public. I'm like, bro, like, nah. If you stop to be in my video, I want you to be happy and comfortable
No,
and
she
like,
was calm. Like everything was calm.
yeah.
We didn't think anything of it.
Oh, but just the
So
comments were just going
we just
crazy.
we just put it up.
Yeah,
We thought, oh, it'd just be good because she was good content.
yeah.
Like in terms of what she
And
was
I do
saying.
feel bad when they come for the people, but sometimes like, yeah, if you get the Insta or whatever of the person, like, or sometimes someone's been like, oh, bro, like they're being mean. I'm like, no, it's just banter. Like,
Yeah,
like I promise you.
bro. Like I mean,
'Cause if
hopefully
they ask you to take the video down and you're like, but it's doing so well, sometimes I'd be like, just
Yeah.
take 2 days, see if you still care about it, and because people stop caring.
Oh no, bro.
But
She went into our comments. She found us, went into our
yeah.
comments and started replying to everyone. She was
Oh
like,
damn.
"No, it's like catch me outside kind of
Fair,
vibes."
fair.
I was like,
Run up that
fair.
engagement if it has to.
Yeah.
But I do think it is a point that like the public need to be more respected when it comes to the street interviews from like just the creator side. Just like
But
actually,
even
yeah.
like your content, right? Do you get many like hate comments or anything like that, or
Yeah, I always get like, why does he talk like that? And da 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 da.
do you like how do you shut that out? Like, do you just...
I mean, like most of the night I've seen it all before. It's like when I get tagged by pages, like if like I'm just bait use one of my videos, I'm like, because these guys don't know me, they're gonna be majority gonna be negative, just because for them it's like some random dudes popped up on the screen. They don't like it, whatever. But I don't care. It's sometimes it can get to you, like especially if things aren't going well, like numbers wise. It's hard to detach yourself from numbers, but it happens. Like especially when your entire day is, you know, editing this video, putting it up. If it's flopping, and then all 6 comments are just hateful, it hurts. Bro, that's when my girlfriend, like, where
Yeah.
she helps me just like, yeah, like just ignore.
But
the
no, I'll
phone,
rate that because
whatever, like,
I think I'm quite lucky because I'm giving like advice to people.
they're
I,
genuinely nice. Yeah.
Bro, I barely get a hate comment. I like get probably out of 1,000 comments, 1 will be a hate comment.
Yeah, I mean, it is bad. Like, it just says a lot about human nature that you'll read like 1,000 good comments and then you'll remember
yeah,
the bad
bro,
comment.
yeah.
You'll forget the, yeah, but it's just, yeah,
I just kill him with kindness, bro. I remember I had this kid
think
who messaged me and he just went, he had no manners or anything. Like, I just like a hey or something.
Mm.
My guy just went 3 words, like literally 3 words. And I was like, bro, a hey would be nice.
Yeah.
I just said that. My guy just flipped it. He's like, bro, I ain't got time for small talk.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, allow you in it. Bro,
Yeah,
3 months.
it's not worth it.
But 3 months later, he came back. He was like, bro, I'm sorry, man. You seem like a genuine dude. I'm sorry for how I acted. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no worries, man.
It is a weird one that, like, you know, hundreds and thousands of people can see your face and will instinctively form an opinion whether it's good or bad and will let you know about it. And it's like trying to just get your head around that is kind of impossible. So
Fucking bad.
it's just you just have to try and detach yourself, but it can get you. Like, honestly, it's not easy to shrug them off all the time. But
no, well, Max, I've got a blind ranking game I want to play with you.
okay, let's do
So
it.
obviously it's music related, yeah.
Yes.
Because we've got you on it. So right, let's
I love
go.
this because I normally do this for my guests and stuff on radio. So
no, but
I
the thing
I
is,
love playing these games.
The whole reason I'm inviting you here, I want you to tell your story, bro. Because you know how many people want to actually do your shit. Like, there's bare people that are like, shit, I would love to do that.
Shout out
And
everyone
that's
on that
what
journey,
bro,
man.
that's what I want to bring you here, man. That was the whole point. But anyway, right. So what I've done is like I've got 5 artists, right? And we're gonna start with we'll start from like recent going backwards. So
Is it all UK?
yeah, all UK.
Okay,
I've
okay.
done it UK, don't worry.
Cool.
I did this for you, don't worry.
Thank you.
Right, so we've got 5 UK artists from the 2020s.
Cool.
Okay, it's 2020. So I'm gonna give you know how blind ranking works, right?
Yeah.
All right, calm. So number 1 is H.
I'm gonna put him 3. I feel like he's got that, he's got that grime beginnings, but he's also definitely played to the newer crowd of his later music. So
Bro,
I've also gone very safe. 3.
I love that guy.
He's
that guy.
he's a great guy, man. He's a great guy.
All right, number 2, I got Digga D.
2. He's a very good rapper. I listen to a lot of his music still, but he just loves jail apparently.
When's he out? Do you know what?
Next month.
Is it next month?
Yeah,
apparently.
apparently.
I knew it was soon.
Apparently, but
Okay.
who knows, man? He might be back in.
Okay, number 3, Lil Sims.
Oh no. She's got to be 1, but 1. Lil Sims 1.
Well, right? I'm a bit conflicted with Lil Sims because I've been listening to her since she released an EP on SoundCloud called Blank Canvas.
Wow.
Right, this was like
You're
20.
back, yeah.
Bro, this is when I just started rapping, so it's like 2015.
Okay.
bro. And I'll be real, I loved her then. I met her, bro. Bro, you know when you meet someone for the first time?
Oh no.
I was put off, man.
Oh
She
no.
just couldn't be asking me.
I've not met her. What was the situation you met her? Meet and greet, or was it?
Nah, so Nike did this thing in I want to say 2015 or 2016,
yeah.
where basically Nike Town, they had like a grind week,
Right.
and bro, you would have loved it. Basically,
Yeah.
at the end of it, they had they were like, on the Friday, come and like it's like a ticketed event, and we're gonna have like a basically like a it was basically just like a almost like a sci-fi, almost like a rebel kind of vibe. They did that, and they had a few artists dotted about, and she was there. So I just went and chatted to her. I was like, "Oh, look, I've been following you since like Blank Canvas and stuff like that." She was like, "Okay, cool, yeah." I was like, "You know who was
That's a
very
shame,
nice?
man.
Chip.
Is it?
Chip was the
Sick.
calmest because everyone was like getting a picture. But I was like, bro, honestly, I couldn't give two shits about a picture. I just want your advice on rapping because I'm
Yeah,
just starting."
sick. I think with meeting artists, it is one of them ones. Don't meet your heroes. Well, it's a weird one for me because like I'll like chat to some of these man like properly, and it's like crazy. I also think it is circumstantial where like some people are there for a work reason
100%.
and don't want to be like. I've not met Sims, but I think there's a reason she doesn't do loads of like she's not at too much stuff because well, she said herself she's an introvert, man.
Yeah.
So I've not the only thing I've heard about Sims is she's an introvert.
No, yeah, no. To be honest, looking back, I got that vibe.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the times I've met Chip has been like at a shoot where he's working. So it's like, bro, I want to chat to this guy, but
Bro,
I can see he's in the zone. So I'm like, let me
bro,
just.
I had a full 10 minutes with him.
Yeah,
He
see,
was,
I want to chat.
bro,
See, I
he
chatted to
was
his
sick.
engineer about all of his music because I'm a big Chip fan.
Yeah,
but I was like,
same.
Chip was trying to sort a beat for something, and I was like, I can't.
Bro,
can't,
nicest guy. I cannot say
sick.
anything more about that guy.
Love that, man.
Right.
Love
The
that.
next one we've got Central C. So you've
So,
done 3, 2, and 1.
And there's Central C and H as well is a whole debate. Central C and Digger D is a whole debate. Okay, I'll put him 4. I'm not too mad about that. I think
Okay.
H sending for him this shit was quite good
Bro,
entertainment.
how sick was that?
I enjoyed that, and I think H could, destroy him lyrically.
But, bro, I rate H so high,
Central's obviously the
bro.
biggest artist, and he's a very good artist. And maybe talking projects dropped, he could be above Digger and above H. But you know what? I don't mind
4.
him at 4.
Okay, and then your last one, bro.
Do me dirty.
Unknown T.
Oh, right. Unknown T. Well, he's got to go 5 because of my ranking. But am I mad about that? I love Unknown T. I feel like his album didn't quite deliver what I wanted it to deliver.
No, bro, 100%.
There was some really good songs on there.
Yeah,
That song Time was sick. But yeah, just from what I've listened to him before, I wanted a bit more.
Was it that color? He did that thing on
Colors,
Colors.
Goodums, cold.
Oh my, bro!
And like
when I
all his
saw
previous
that,
projects, cold.
bro.
You know what? I'm not too mad about that blind ranking. Not too mad.
And I've got another one more, last blind ranking, right?
Let's
So
do it.
this is from 2010s onwards.
Okay.
So this might be like when your beginnings into this kind of
let's
foray.
do it.
Okay, so this one might be a bit techie, right? Number 1, J Hus.
Oh, right. Okay.
What do you think about J Hus generally?
That's my goat, bro. I love J Hus.
Bro, I swear down, he might be my UK goat.
But
Genuinely.
this is a blind ranking. Oh, I don't want to cop out. I'm putting him in 2. I'm putting him at 2.
Okay. Number 2, Dave.
Oh no. Oh, right. Oh, this is gonna do me so dirty, but I can't put Dave lower than 1. But I know who you might say.
Why do you think
Dave
Yeah.
for me is the maddest one because Dave is 27. I'm 27 in a few months. Like Dave for me is just a guy I knew above at school. His school was like where I used to play football.
Okay.
Like him starting, like his first videos at Streatham Common Station, like that's so close to. Like I go to that station. Like it's just, yeah, he's just like the guy from the area. Like
okay.
that's also like just a bit older than me. Like yeah, so it's like seeing like one of your friends, even though I don't know him.
See, I think Dave's incredible, but bro, some of his songs are bare heavy. I feel like you need to be.
That's what you
Yeah,
want.
but you need to be in it. You can't just whack it on.
No, you can't.
You have to be in a right.
When you're in your feelings,
yeah,
and you put some
I
Dave
agree.
on. No, Dave is incredible. Dave number 1.
Okay. Next one, Skepta.
I knew it was going to be Skepta. Skepta is the GOAT. Like, let's not even lie. Skepta is the greatest rapper of all time.
Konnichiwa came out at that time.
Bro, he's been going for 21 years and I'm still, like, his latest project with Fred again, I'm spinning that.
I'm spinning it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
His, Blacklisted, I'm still listening to that greatest hits. Like, longevity, bro. Crazy. I've seen him perform live so many times. He'll spit the same bars most of the time and I'm still, I love it. Bro, it's incredible. Skepta has to be number 1, but He's got to go 3.
Fucking hell.
Bro, but I couldn't put Dave. See, I was going to put J Hus 3
You
because
know,
I thought,
you know what I chat about Skepta? He's the most consistent rapper. Like,
yeah.
like
But
you're
he's
gonna
not
get.
afraid to experiment. He's not afraid
No,
to reinvent himself.
But you know when he's on a track, you know you're gonna get 8 out of 10 minimum.
Yeah, that's a
Like
very good point.
you're
That's a
never
very
gonna.
good
He's
point.
never gonna drop a bad verse, not even a mediocre verse. He's
Just
very.
need the album. We need the album,
Yeah.
man.
All right, cool. Next one, AJ Tracy.
AJ Tracy. I really like AJ. But just because of what you've done here, I'm gonna have to put him 5. Which hurts me,
Oh.
but I can't put. It depends who you say next.
Right, on AJ Tracy.
Out of the 4 you've
yeah.
named me, AJ Tracy is the lowest.
But on AJ Tracy, yeah, so you know what I was saying off camera, like I don't really rate AJ that much.
Yeah.
And it's not I don't rate him. I just like the old AJ. But bro, you know Big Zoo?
Yeah.
I've rated Big Zoo from. I think
Big
Big
Zoo's
Zoo's better
cold.
in my eyes.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know
That's,
why.
that's a good debate. That.
Bro, I
wanna
just
see
don't know
them
why
clash.
he didn't blow compared to AJ.
Yeah.
Like
That's a good point. There's a lot of cold artists that should be bigger than they are.
Big
to be
Zoo,
fair.
bro. When he goes on a track, I'm like, oh my days. Right, last one, bro. Stormzy.
You know what? I'm not too mad at this list.
Really?
I would put Skepta 1, Dave 2, Hus 3, Stormzy 4, AJ 5.
Mad.
So I'm not too mad. Skepta at 3 is criminal, but Dave and J Hus at 1 and 2.
What do you think of Stormzy then? What is it?
I think everyone's got sort of like feelings of Stormzy of I really like all his music. All his albums landed with me. I still think the first one still had the most buzz and love to it.
I agreed.
But I think Wiley said it. It's like he had a book. He had as many books out as albums. Like he had his first, and I think Stormzy's career just sort of.
Do you think he's less focused on the music?
He almost just reached the heights, and it was like, well, what next? Like he was already done Glastonbury off 1 album, like, or maybe 2.
Bro,
but
I saw him at Coco in I want to say 2017. Right, he did a show in Coco.
I think I might have been there.
He only had 2 songs out. I went to that. It was sold out. Me and my boy went, but he brought out about 20 people.
Yeah.
Like,
Old school.
I remember he brought
man.
out Section Boys, who I love Section Boys.
Yeah,
but
they're from.
But he brought
area.
out about 20 people, and I was like, "You've sold out a show on 2 songs."
It's crazy.
At Coco, which is mad.
It's crazy. I know. I think Stormzy is cold, but I think I don't know. I just feel like he hasn't done that much since. I feel like he had almost peaked, and then
What about the businesses and stuff now, innit, as well?
Yeah, to be fair, like I know everyone's torn him down for the McDonald's thing, but like he has done so much for so many people, which I do think is like we can't forget that. Like he's sent so many kids to Cambridge. He's got a whole football pitch and recording. Like he's done so. He's got books and giving people book publishing. Like that is no one's doing that. And I think for him it's more community and legacy is what he's building. Like musically, he almost peaked after 1 album. Like really, headline Glastonbury, got the Brits, got the #1, got a book. Like it's kind of mad. But I think he's just not too present these last few years.
I know, I completely agree. Right, Max, just before you go, I've got one thing to ask you.
Yes.
So as we do with every one of our guests, we ask for one piece of advice. So last one we had Odyssey, and he said this. He said, "Be delusional at all times. It's a superpower. It will push you to places that rationality will never go." What do you think about that? Do you agree with that or disagree?
Yeah, I agree with that entirely. I mean, delusional I think we should be careful like how we phrase that, but as in like, yes, I believe, like at the end of the day, for me, I've sort of just told myself I'm gonna become these things because no one else is gonna tell me that, like, and no one else is gonna believe it. I have to believe it wholeheartedly first, and it's when you like accept that and you become that thought, your decision making becomes slightly easier. And you're just hungry, bro. It's like, it's not if, it's when. So yeah, I agree with that entirely.
Bro, no, I mean, I've chatted to Odyssey about this before. Like, you know how like DJ Khaled and like Rick Ross called himself the biggest sex symbols in the world and shit. But that's what's got them to where they have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we always joke about it. We're just like, how is DJ Khaled doing that? Like, he says like he's the biggest sex symbol on the planet and shit.
Mad.
But that delusion that he has, bro, is why he is he is. Like, and I was like, you have to embody that if you wanted to, especially in this scene, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in music, you have whether it's like in yourself where you're literally like I feel like, bro, you're going to be literally one of the main guys in the scene very soon, like mainstream, if that's what you want to do.
100%, man.
I think you're going to have the opportunity to do what the fuck you want.
Mm,
And as long as you stay true to yourself and you chase the right opportunities, you're going to do that.
mm,
But as part of that, bro, you got to realize that there's going to be a lot of people watching you and stuff, and they're going to want to emulate your shit. So you on top of, you have to stay delusional and be like, bro, I want to be the biggest that I can be.
mm.
And I think, bro, you like, you talk about legacy with Stormzy and shit. You could legit do that. And like,
Try,
I feel like you're on that path, bro. And I'm really proud of you. Like,
Honestly, bro, I
I
really
don't know
appreciate
you,
that.
but I'm genuinely really
No,
proud
I
of you.
appreciate that so much, man. And it's sick to hear someone else, because these are the kind of things I've been trying to like ingrain in my brain. But no, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No,
And
and
honestly,
honestly,
this
I
has
just want to
been
say,
sick.
yeah, honestly, I just want to say thanks again to Max, because honestly, like, I've been meaning to, I was so surprised, like, you've got back to me on DMs, because I was like, I want to get this guy on. I want to hear his story. And I
love,
feel like
man.
you can generally help so many people who want to follow
Mhm.
this path. Because I don't know if you realize what position you're in right now. There's people watching you and they want to become the next BTB Max.
That's actually so mad to say.
It's
So mad
true
to
though,
hear,
bro. It's
but
true.
big up
But
everyone. Do you want me to give my advice to them?
yeah, bro. Oh no. You have to give me it after, and
Oh,
then I'll say it on
okay.
the next one.
Okay.
But I just want to say again, thanks again for Max to come in, and thanks to all you guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me who you want to see, and tell me what you want to see from Max next as well. And go follow him on all socials. They're going to be in the link below in the description. But yeah, thank you again, Max. Again.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. This has been
nah.
such a sick show. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, because this is amazing. This is only gonna grow and get bigger and better, bro. As
We're
well.
trying
So
to help everyone. But yeah,
big up
thank you very
yourself.
much. Peace.